Ever since the conclusion of the Dragon Ball Super anime back in March of 2018, as we closed off Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power, many fans within the Dragon Ball community have been wondering and speculating as to when exactly Dragon Ball Super plans on returning once again on TV, following the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly and the Dragon Ball Super manga, which currently features the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc featuring Moro, Jocko, the Daikaio, Goku, Vegeta, Maris, and many of the characters involved in that arc. And ever since March of 2018, following the conclusion of the actual anime, we had Dragon Ball Super Broly and now currently the manga, which that in and of itself is proof that Dragon Ball Super really never ceased to begin with. But ever since March of 2018, people have been fabricating videos, people have been fabricating pictures, people have been fabricating all kinds of false narratives to further support the idea that the Dragon Ball Super anime is inevitable. And I will say this, Toei Animation, Akira Toriyama, Shueisha, the Dragon Ball Room, they're all currently focusing on not only the Dragon Ball Super anime, but just about a few months ago, in case you guys are unaware, there was legitimate sources and news that came out that in fact Toei is planning on doing another Dragon Ball Super movie. As to what exactly this movie is going to be, we don't know. Details, we don't know. Release date, probably roughly around 2020, maybe 2021. It really all boils down as to the overall narrative in which they're trying to push. But in terms of the overall show, we know that they're currently working on the show, but we don't know the specific details as to what exactly is going into these shows, who's working on them, or what the overall direction is going to be going forward. But nevertheless, the minute we do receive legitimate information that Dragon Ball Super is going to be coming back, I will be one of the first to bring you guys that information. So I do encourage you guys to not only subscribe to this channel, but also click the bell icon to turn on all notifications. That way you can get my videos whenever they are posted onto this channel. However, there is one piece of information that I want you guys to pay very close attention to, and actually it has everything to do with this year's Jump Festa, as of course courtesy of DBS Chronicles over on Twitter. We have ourselves an inside first look as to what is to be expected on December 22nd, as the Jump Festa 2020 Super Stage schedule is scheduled to have a secret panel allotted to some anime roughly around the time of 10:40 to 11:20 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, to where, as you guys can see on screen, different anime such as Dr. Stone, One Piece, Boruto, My Hero Academia, all of these animes are scheduled to have a showcasing or a panel for December 21st and December 22nd. However, on the top right corner of the schedule list, we have a quote secret anime that's going to have its own panel kicking things off on December 22nd, which I do want to let you guys know two things. Number one, this could be a possible Dragon Ball Super reveal for either the anime or the movie, or option number two, this could be a brand new anime, something outside of Dragon Ball Super. Now, we don't know exactly right now as to what this is. Could this possibly be Dragon Ball Super? Yes. Could it not? Yes. All you guys have to do is tune in on December 22nd to find out, because again, this could be a brand new anime, this could be the announcement of the Dragon Ball Super anime return, or this could be the announcement of the upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie. Anything is possible. However, this goes back to the topic of the video at hand. Now, just about last month, we had a supposed leaked image, as you guys can see on screen, that was going around that had fooled a lot of people into thinking that Dragon Ball Super had leaked some sort of a trailer, or that Dragon Ball Super had leaked some weird exclusive pictures from Japan. And although this was very crafty, I basically did a video breaking this down and letting you guys know not to be fooled by this. But we also found out who exactly was behind the image, and they made this in the form of a joke, as of course this was created by Marimo Animation, as Marimo went on to state, and I quote, "Ready to get jumped, but this supposed leak was a little experiment we did with my friends. It was all just for fun, and we just wanted to see how believable we can make it." As of course, the second source behind the picture went along to state, and I quote, "We couldn't wait for the 31st of October, so we decided to trick you earlier this time. Even though you hadn't the chance to choose between Trick or Treat, this was mine and my mate Marimo's idea." So of course, after the fact this came out that this was fake, the actual actual artists and creators came out to let us all know that this in fact was fake, with of course the actual HD image having to be shown on screen, 2 different variations of it. So although they have created and posted this just to prank the community, it was taken out of hand as many people thought that this was definitive confirmation of Dragon Ball Super's return. But on top of that, we also have other images that were posted on Facebook and Instagram suggesting the idea that we have brand new episode leaks for the upcoming anime. As you guys can see on screen, we have Goku and Vegeta on planet Namek with a little orange symbol on the top, which indicates the fact that this was supposed to be released, or at least confirmed, back in October, which never really happened to begin with, but this made the internet waves in floating all throughout the webs as people took this as definitive confirmation based on Shintani's designs, based on the shading, based on of course the Galactic Patrol symbols on their gi. And interestingly enough, we had Marimo, who came out in quote tweeting this as he went along to state, "Just so y'all know, I'm not involved in this one," right? So people are going around suggesting that when Dragon Ball Super comes around, it's going to feature the Galactic Patrol prisoner arc first, and nothing else involving Broly, which a lot of people, even myself, are still debating on the idea that Toei Animation just might retell the Broly movie, but that's neither here or there. And although many of you might be questioning as to why exactly I am doing this video, I am doing this video with integrity to keep you guys informed and steer you away from misinformation, because I know that a lot of you guys are hungry for Dragon Ball Super. We are getting Dragon Ball Super, but only in the form of the manga. Not everyone likes to read, not everyone enjoys having to actually stare at pages rather than looking at animation. So I'm doing this video to keep you guys informed and steer you away from the BS, because there is a lot of BS going around, especially as of late with Dragon Ball Super, that Toei Animation's next project is Dragon Ball Super, because they put Dragon Ball Super on pause to work on One Piece Stampede and the One Piece Stampede movie. And we do understand that some of the top-notch animators that were working on Dragon Ball Super had left and gone to One Piece, and they were really focusing on that, which in reality there's nothing wrong with that. However, people took this as Toei Animation had just put out leaks. As you guys can see on screen, there is another supposed leak that was sent to me on Twitter that I also spotted on Facebook, and this clearly goes to show that there is someone out there falsifying pictures, making it seem as if Toei had leaked something involving Moro, and I'm assuming that's Goku, in having to falsely try and confirm a false narrative that the next set of leaks from Toei do involve Moro and Goku and Vegeta and the Galactic Patrol prisoner arc. And as of right now, Toei did not confirm that, Shueisha had not confirmed anything, Toriyama is currently working along with the manga and the new movie, so people are blatantly making up lies in this narrative that Moro is next. And in all reality, the Moro arc could be next if they don't decide to redo Broly. However, it doesn't end there, because we also have more images having to surface online, which further go on to show Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus Moro. And this is most interesting because Moro appears to be at his older stage. This was right when they first encountered him, so this never happened in the manga. Super Saiyan Blue Goku was never a thing in the beginning to fight off against an older Moro, so this never happened. Of course, Toei Animation could easily change this, as we've seen be adapted before from the Dragon Ball Super manga and the Dragon Ball Super anime. Things were often different when you read the manga and you look at the anime, but this is something that I really doubt that Toei would do. And besides the fact that the art in and of itself, it does look a little wonky. I've seen lots of people get hyped over this, and you have every reason to be hyped that Dragon Ball Super is coming back, in which it is. We just don't know when, because they have plans on working on the manga first. They want to push the manga, they want to focus on the movie, and at some given point release the show as well. So that's a lot of Dragon Ball content, and when that drops, you guys are going to feast on all of the content that Toei is going to have for you. But again, I'm just here to let you guys know that this image of Goku punching Moro, it's not real. I'm pretty sure that someone drew this up, so again, take that with a grain of salt whenever you see these things, because if you don't see it confirmed by me or any other credible source or even Toei Animation, then it's simply not real. However, we also have another image that I saw on Instagram that surfaced, and interestingly enough, again, same little orange symbol in the corner. We have these weird text, and I don't know who this is. I'm assuming it's Gohan. I'm assuming it can't be Goku, because Goku doesn't rock the bluish orange gi, so I can only assume that this is Gohan. But again, if you look at the aura, it looks weird. He has the yellow aura with the Super Saiyan God fiery kind of like aura channels that are surrounding his body. I don't know what's going on, but again, if this is any implication of the upcoming movie or the upcoming show, it's false. We don't even have a teaser for the movie or the show yet, so how can anybody verify something when the actual creators that are behind the show haven't even put anything out yet? So again, as cool as it is, it's simply not real. And you can clearly see that many people on Twitter are either excited about this or maybe trolling in the fact that they know it's fake, but they're still retweeting it out anyway. So again, this is further clarification for those that genuinely don't know that the images that you guys have seen on this video are all completely fake. They're either photoshopped for the intents and purposes of it having to be a joke or to simply mislead people. So I'm letting you guys know right now that these images that you guys saw are not real, but you can also see how many people either genuinely thought this was real or were simply going along, and the proof is right before your eyes. So just to clear things up, everything you guys are seeing in terms of Dragon Ball Super episode quote 132 or any of these pictures having to be shown bears no validity to the actual confirmation of the show right now. But it continues because there was yet another supposed leaked image going around on Facebook and Twitter, and as you guys can see on screen, yes, the image on screen does resemble Shintani's art style from Dragon Ball Super Broly, and at first glance this would easily be able to fool everybody, as of course there are some writing and text on the left hand corner, and of course the overall background and the tone to this actually feels like a brand new anime. It's very different in comparison to what we've seen go down in Dragon Ball Super, but again, if you see images like this floating around, it's an absolute fake. I saw this on Twitter and I saw a few people tweeting this out before it was taken down, so a lot of people actually did buy into this idea that the picture having to be shown is Goku from the brand new supposed Dragon Ball Super anime, which of course right now we don't even have a teaser to. So again, don't be fooled. If you guys want further information and more information, then I do encourage you guys to subscribe to this channel with notifications enabled. That way you guys can be the first to know if in fact Dragon Ball Super is going to be coming back with validity and truth behind it, as well as follow me on Twitter at UnrealEntGaming. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I understand that a lot of you guys are literally blood hungry for Dragon Ball Super. Keep in mind, the Dragon Ball Super story is not over. We have the manga and they're focusing on that before they come back to the anime. So anything is possible. By the end of the year, we could have the official announcement of the anime or not, or maybe the movie or not, who knows. But right now, they're keeping things under wraps. They're keeping things tightly nipped for now, but of course down the line we're going to see more Dragon Ball Super, because if you guys believe that this is the end, we are far from it. So again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are hyped, ready, stoked, and excited to actually see Dragon Ball Super return, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Tune back in for the next video. Thank you all once again for watching, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here. Tell these mortals that I'm
I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!